begins to kick off. I'm looking down the field trying to figure out who I'ma pick off. Right here, right now is the time and the place, and I'ma put his helmet to the other side of his face. The game's underway, in this smash mouth football we come to play. So pad up if you wantin' to fight. It's Friday night, game tight, and we under the lights. Let's go.
Under the Lights, presented by Rush Personnel.
Welcome into another edition of Under the Lights. Along with Chase Napier, I'm Jenna Fink. It's an exciting week, Chase, with two huge rivalry games, the Almond Bowl here in Chico and the River Bowl up in Reading.
Yeah, Jenna, we really look forward to these games all year, and we couldn't just pick one. Both are the games of the week, so let's get right to it.
It's time for Action News Now, Game of the Week.
First up, Pleasant Valley hosting Chico in the Almond Bowl.
In front of a sold-out crowd of about 6,000, both teams fired up for this game, and Pleasant Valley got going early. Marching down the field, that set up this Brendan Nash touchdown. He takes it 2 yards to the house. A missed extra point, though, so a 6-0 lead for PV. Chico tries to answer, but PV's defense was tough. The Panthers without their lead running back Dion Coleman, and PV made several key stops. Now the Vikings back on offense. Quarterback Ian Guanzon rainbows it down to Noah Thomas. Great job leaping to make that catch. A few plays later, handoff to Matt Kinoshita, who falls over the goal line for 6 more. PV goes for 2, so a 14-0 lead. But then the Panthers come alive. A little trickery on offense. Quarterback Gage James lets it fly. A 50-yard pass to Troy Summer, just short of the goal line, though. The Panthers held to 4th down. They go for it on 4th and 1 with a quarterback keeper. James gets in with some help from his offensive line, 14-7 PV. But the Vikings keep bringing that firepower. Guanzon again, he has plenty of time and finds Luke Alloway. The junior forces his way into the end zone. Pleasant Valley led 21-7 at the half. And PV continued to dominate in the second half, too. The Vikings nearly double up the Panthers, 27-14 the final. That snaps Chico's 6-game winning streak. Pleasant Valley has now won 3 straight games. They're 3-0 in league play as well. Plus, those bragging rights that are always on the table, they go back to PV. They won the Almond Bowl for the first time since 2016, Chase.
Well, our second big game of the week is Reading's crosstown rivalry, the River Bowl between Shasta and Enterprise. Action News Now reporter Ryan Caney was there. He breaks down the highlights.
Tonight, Enterprise and Shasta High School face off in the 30th River Bowl game. The Wildcats beat the Hornets by 37 points in their last matchup, but 6-1 Enterprise is looking to win their first River Bowl since 2014. Enterprise looked to make a statement early, and they did as quarterback number 3 Demarie Lewis lobs a jump ball for wide receiver number 17 Jahari Johnson for the quick 6-0 lead. After getting the ball back, Enterprise thought if it isn't broke, then don't fix it, as quarterback number 3 Demarie Lewis finds number 17 Jahari Johnson again for another jump ball touchdown, extending the Enterprise lead to 13-0. Shasta had few answers for quarterback number 3 Demarie Lewis as he finds the end zone for his 3rd total touchdown on this 28-yard run. Enterprise couldn't hold on to the shutout, but would end up winning 26-8 for their first River Bowl since 2014. Next week, both teams will have important league matchups, with the Hornets facing Chico and the Wildcats taking on Red Bluff. At Enterprise High School, Ryan Caney, Action News Now, coverage you can count on. Now back to the studio with Jenna and Chase for more highlights.
Thank you, Ryan. Now a look around at some other games happening. We had some Thursday night action. Reading Christian beat Bernie 34-22. The Lions are now 5-1 on the year. Also, West Valley snagged its 2nd win of the year, shutting out Orville 54-0.
Tough break for Orville. They're now 0-6 on the year. Meanwhile, Orland cruised by Anderson tonight 42-7. The Trojans 6-2 on the year, winning 4 of their last 5 games. Also, Gridley squeaked by Wheatland 19-16. Gridley now up to 4-3 this season. And coming up on Under the Lights, we'll show you the nominees for this week's Play of the Week.
Plus, after a canceled game last week, Paradise returned to the field. Those highlights are next.
It's time for Action News Now Cheer of the Week.
But first, here's a look at tonight's cheerleaders of the week from University Prep, cheering on their undefeated team, even in the pouring rain.